Report.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370.
The Cougars, coming off their loss at the hands of Anderson County, didn't show any ill effects from it, winning over the Beavers of Carnes 20-9 last Friday night. Carnes scored first on a field goal, but the Cougars quickly answered that with an Ethan Jeffers to Brandon Long TD pass, and then another later on. Carnes scored on a crazy play later as they called timeout, then quickly ran on the field, snapped the ball, and ran it in for a score, but the two-point conversion failed. Now we scored again as Ethan Miller ran it in from 58 yards out to make the final 20-9. Now Ethan Miller was the quarterback for the most part. Now Ethan Jeffers didn't have any injuries or anything, but I think Coach Justin Price just wanted to go a different direction, and he did. It wasn't pretty though. It wasn't what Coach Price normally likes to do, but it was effective. You know, he didn't pass as much as he likes to, but it's still a win. Up next, we will travel to Hardin Valley to take on the Hawks, who are 2-1 and sit in third place in the district right above us. Now to the north, Jellicoe played host to Kings Academy, a team that Brad Lawson felt he had a great chance of beating, but it didn't happen as they lost 34-22. We started out terrible. False starts, illegal motions, penalties killed us the entire first half. But just before the half, though, Kings Academy kicked off to number 32, Ryan Payne of Jellicoe, who returned to kickoff 91 yards, but we let them score again as they picked off a pass and then scored on their next possession to close out the halftime at 34-6. Now, we came out in the second half an entirely different team. Ryan Payne was a big pain for the Lions of Kings Academy as he galloped 60 yards down the left sideline to score, and then later on he returned a punt about 70 yards for another. But it wasn't enough, though. Too much Kings Academy and too many penalties in the first half killed us, so we move on. Now they're at home this Friday night against Sunbright. Saturday. If you think our lunch specials at the diner are great, then you ought to come in Saturday morning and enjoy their breakfast from 7 to 11. That's right, the same great quality they put into every Sunday lunch, they also put in their breakfast. So come in this Saturday and see what I mean. The diner on Jacksboro Pike, now serving breakfast every Saturday. From 7 to 11 a.m. That's only at the diner on Jacksboro Pike. Call in or carry out today.
Thanks for watching my papa on WLAF.
You are watching David Gann.
Okay, now here's some scores from around the district from last Friday. Campbell County, of course, beat Carnes 20-9. Hardin Valley beat Clinton in the nail-biter at Clinton 13-10. Knox Central upset Anderson County 17-16. Where's all that defense that Anderson County had, I wonder? Knox Webb put it to Knox Halls 35-6, and Oak Ridge beat Powell 21-3. We promised you middle school scores. Jacksboro Middle School went down to Eagleton and beat them 12-0 in a hard-fought ball game down there, and they improved their record to 2-0. But the Owls lost at Lake City 26-0, falling to 0-3. Now they're both at home this Thursday, and it's homecoming at Jacksboro Middle School, so make a note of that. Jellicoe Middle School is supporting a 1-2 record under new head coach Dustin Baker, and I had to ask him again. I thought he said Dusty Baker. I said, wait a minute, he coaches the Reds. But they will play at home this Thursday, and we'll be there for that one. We want to go up there and check out the middle school Blue Devils. And of course, they still play on the high school football field, by the way. Our little ones of the Campbell County Youth Football Association played Lake City this past Saturday at home, and will play at home again this Saturday too as Scott County comes calling. Now, everyone in the Campbell County Youth Football Association want to sincerely thank Principal Robbie Heatherly of La Follette Middle School for allowing them a place to call home until their real home gets fixed up. Robbie Heatherly was kind enough to let the kids play on the middle school field, and they want to thank Mr. Heatherly for all his support. Sheriff Robbie Goins is hosting a golf tournament, and we're going to keep reminding you it's the first annual golf tournament to educate children in school to resist drugs and violence. It's the DARE program. It's Wednesday, October the 24th at the Greens at Deerfield, and if you want more information, call the office down there, 423-562-7446. Okay, that's all the local sports we've got for you today. I thank you very much for being with me. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF. We'll see you later.